Greenland's prime minister says it will hold a general election this March as it finds itself in the sights of US President Donald Trump. The semi-sovereign Arctic island is a Danish territory. However, Trump said last month he wanted to gain control of Greenland for its vast untapped mineral resources and did not rule out using military or economic force to achieve this goal. On Tuesday, lawmakers in Greenland moved to ban foreign and anonymous donations to political parties in response to fears of foreign intervention in the upcoming vote. This week, Greenland also tightened rules on foreign real estate and property investments. Independence from the Kingdom of Denmark is expected to be a central issue in the March elections. All 5 parliamentary parties support independence, while differing on how and when it could be achieved. The opposition party Nalarak, which holds 5 seats in the 31-seat parliament, wants to sever ties with Denmark immediately. Pelle Broberg is its leader.
We have last week presented 5 pillars for our coming election strategy, but if I can sum it up, it's much easier just to mention some of the headlines. The most important one is to start the process of independence from Denmark.
A recent survey showed a majority of Greenlanders would vote for independence if a referendum were held now. Liv Aurora Jensen, a candidate for the left-wing Inuit Ataqatigiit party, says many Greenlanders are exasperated by the lack of development in Greenland, with its economy heavily relying on Danish grants. And the recent sight of Donald Trump Jr. visiting Greenland after his father promised Greenland would benefit tremendously if it becomes part of the US seemed to prove a point.
Of Trump's visit here, it really started escalating to talk about independence and who we are as a people. And I think it was a shock for Denmark, I think the Danish government and the Danish people woke up because the biggest country, the biggest power in the world came and said, we want to have Greenland because you cannot take care of it. You cannot develop it.
Greenland has been controlled by Denmark for centuries. In 2009, the island was granted broad self-governing autonomy, including the right to declare independence from Denmark through a referendum. Recent polls show that 45% would still oppose independence if it negatively affected living standards, a sign the path to leaving Denmark may not be so clear. In response to Trump's interest, Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen said on Monday that Greenland is not for sale and reiterated it remains a part of the Kingdom of Denmark. And the territory's Prime Minister Mute Egde said in a recent social media post without mentioning Trump, quote, "We are in the midst of a serious time, a time that we have never experienced in our country. This is not the time for internal division."